Good afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to a Hump Day edition of What's for Lunch. Today in studio, I have Jason and Heather all the way from Fort Collins with CopperMuse Distillery. Welcome.
Thank you.
So I'm partnering with downtown Fort Collins to help promote Restaurant Week,
Yes,
which starts the 5th and goes to the 14th, I believe.
that's correct.
And I actually went up there a few weeks ago and tried a couple of different spots. I went to Social and Union and tried some of their offerings, and now they brought me some offerings. So this is an example of what they're going to be doing for Restaurant Week. It's a unique thing that they're doing where normally it used to be like, I don't know what Fort Collins, but in Denver it was 29, 39, 49. That's how restaurant went. And now they're just getting more creative and working in distilleries and special items.
Exactly.
All right, so who's going to give me a history of your distillery?
I guess I could. We founded the distillery in 2014. Before that, both of us worked as engineers. We went to school at CSU and got degrees in that. And during that time period, we also got into making our own home brews and stuff. And many times we thought we'd open our own brewery, but back when we graduated college, our parents would have killed us if we didn't become engineers and stuff like that. So we went and worked in our occupations there for many years. And I was at a company where I could tell it wasn't going to make it. And I was kind of rejuvenating that idea of opening a brewery, but there's so many of them out there. And it's so competitive, and you up in Fort Collins, the game is very high there and stuff. So that was around the time I had my first craft spirit. It was actually Leopold Brothers here in Denver. Their gin, it was just fantastic, and it was like when I had my first craft beer, how much better and nuanced it was. So I was like, that's it, we've got to go for it. So we've been doing that ever since. We started off with vodka, and we started building in all kinds of other products like rum and gin and whiskey, and most recently we released our, we can't call it tequila, but it's our agave spirit. So
I'm very thirsty, so let's get a drink going, and we'll keep talking as you make. This is going to be the drink that's available for Restaurant Week, right?
Yep, this is the one. We call it Everything Nice. It was created specifically by our tasting room manager, Danny.
For Restaurant Week.
And she describes it as like the best parts of Thanksgiving dinner. So that's kind of the little primer for it here. It is made with our pumpkin rum liqueur. And Heather's going to describe what it takes to make our pumpkin liqueur.
Yeah, so I make over 30 infusions and liqueurs that are just for the bar, for our unique cocktails. And pumpkin is something that comes out once a year for a couple months. We have a following, people love it. And it just has, it's a simple syrup with brown sugar and sugar, canned pumpkin, cloves, cinnamon, and then you cook that, and once it cools, you have the gold rum, which is our barrel-aged rum.
Neat. Have you seen this somewhere else, or did you invent this?
I can't take credit for it. It was our staff that we had years back that created many of the infusions that I still make them today.
Gotta be a big hit, pumpkin.
Yeah, this time of year, so kind of an alternative to the pumpkin beers out there.
And so what's the special on this? Is it going to be discounted for the week, or?
It's basically just the special one we're only going to have during Restaurant Week. Okay. So yeah, the Restaurant Week here is not to try to create a lot of discounts. It's try to just highlight the best of what we have in Fort Collins dining there. Awesome. So the cocktail's real simple. We're going to just add 2 ounces of this pumpkin liqueur to the cocktail shaker here. Then what I'm going to add next is an ounce of our spiced rum. So this is going to have all the great cinnamon, nutmeg, blood orange zest kind of spices in it.
Little extra wouldn't hurt.
A little extra doesn't hurt.
Heavy, go heavy.
Then we've got 3 ounces of cranberry juice here. So here we go, it's 2 ounces. Flip it over for another ounce here. Then what we're going to add is a few dashes of, what this is cranberry bitters, so it's just going to add a little extra kick. We're going to do about 3 of those in this cocktail. And then this is an optional ingredient. This is called fee foam. What it is, it's a nice alternative to egg whites. Whenever you use egg whites in a cocktail, it creates that nice little thin layer of foam on top of the cocktail. This is plant-based, so it's vegan. I don't have to worry about raw eggs. We're going to just add in about 8 shakes of that.
And you get the same foaminess?
Same foaminess.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so it's a really neat product. Has a shelf life that's great.
Both of these over here. Look at these, Josh. I have not seen these.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just add ice to the shaker here. And we're going to shake it up here. Just give it a good shake for about, I don't know, 7 to 10 seconds here.
Where exactly are you guys located?
We are in downtown Fort Collins in a special area called the Exchange, which is about 2.5 years old. It has a kind of a courtyard that's surrounded by several restaurants, and we are one of the anchors of that space.
To get garnish, when you
Yeah.
garnish
And
them.
then the coup de grace is just a little shredded nutmeg on the top. So you use cinnamon or nutmeg just to kind of add that nice little touch there.
Cheers.
Thanksgiving in a glass. I'm gonna throw it over here before I start drinking it. And what do you guys do there? Is it a tasting room or?
Yeah, we have a tasting room and a really large patio. And then
We also offer food too. So
yeah, we have
Okay, what kind of food
restaurant.
stuff?
we really focus on kind of like shareable appetizers and stuff, like a meat and cheese board. We've got bacon wrapped dates. We've got a great hummus plate.
Chicken buffalo dip.
Yeah, just all kinds of different food options there.
Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't
That's
that
a
nice?
10. Let's start talking about all the other products that you have because I don't
Sure.
want to miss out on anything.
Certainly.
Love this packaging. Say what's in these.
So those are take-home cocktails, and we pivoted like everybody else had to in 2020 to create a product that our customers could take home. The packaging is great because they're resealable. You can throw them in a cooler and take them back country camping. There's no glass involved. And at any given time, we probably have 5 different ones to choose from.
Okay.
They come in 2 sizes, the 16 ounce and the 32 ounce. The 16 ounce is probably 2 cocktails, and the 32 is around 4 cocktails.
Or one for Josh.
All you need is ice.
Okay, let's keep going.
All right.
We'll get to
So-
that. We'll get to that at the end. Let's talk about.
These are our straight malt whiskey praline pecans.
Okay.
Spit that out for a second. We teamed up with Adam's Chocolate Factory in Loveland, and they used our straight malt whiskey to create these praline pecans. And they're delicious, and they're for the holiday season.
I might have snuck one. They are amazing.
1 or 2 or 3. Yeah, we're gonna try making our
They're so
pecan pie
addictive.
with them this Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That'll be really good.
Hand me some baskets.
Yeah, sure. So we also brought some gift baskets that this time of year is a great time to start thinking about your gifts that you're going to be handing out. So this is a great local gift to give. This is our basically our margarita gift basket. So it includes everything you need to make a great margarita. It's got glassware, it's got the lime juice, some agave syrup, and features our brand new Blanco agave spirit. Very nice, very smooth drinking tequila of sorts.
As well as the recipe card.
As well as a recipe card. So
Oh, wait.
they come wrapped in cellophane. The one thing about our gift baskets though is we cannot ship them. They have to be picked up at the distillery. It's very delicate, and shipping alcohol is still not allowed.
What would something like this run?
That one runs, I believe,
65?
I think it's $65 for that
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
And
then another one we have here, this one's one of our most popular
Yeah.
ones. This is our
I can-
Bloody Mary
I can
one. It's
see
just
why.
chock full of goodies in here. So it has everything you need for a Bloody Mary. All your hot sauces, your jerky, pickles, peppers. And the neat thing about it, you can customize this gift basket. We've put in like our bacon vodka and our horseradish vodka, but we have other choices like jalapeno,
Did you guys hear what he just said? His
habanero,
bacon and his horseradish
garlic.
vodka?
cucumber.
Or you can just have our award-winning Vertu vodka.
But yeah, bring that to a party or Super Bowl viewing event. That you'll be the most
Bacon
popular person.
vodka I've seen, not often, but I've seen. Horseradish vodka I've not seen.
Yeah, that's one of our most popular spirits. We actually ship to Michigan.
Yep. They love it there.
They love it there. Go figure.
That's so random. Why Michigan?
It's a Midwestern thing, I guess.
All right.
Horseradish.
All right, what are your hours?
We're open Tuesday through Sunday.
It's Monday.
Yeah, during weekdays we're usually open at 4 and close at 9. And then on Friday and Saturday we open at noon till
Close at 10.
o'clock at night, and then Sunday noon to 7.
Okay. If you want to see everything that everybody's doing in Fort Collins, you can go to, I believe it's downtownfortcollins.com.
Mhm.
I think so, pretty sure. And you can click on everybody's logos, and it says what each restaurant's offering.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that starts this Friday. I posted the pancakes from Union yesterday. I'm not like a huge pancake guy. It was the best
They were
pancake I ever had
fabulous.
in my life.
Yeah.
Nice.
That place is so cool. You guys
Yeah.
are lucky to
Oh,
have a
it is
place
cool.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
love
just right
that.
around the block
And they
from 'em.
also carry our spirits.
Ah,
Yeah, a lot of the
that's
restaurants
nice.
that are down
Keep
there.
it local.
They do.
Did we forget anything? I think we hit almost everything.
The
You guys
vanilla.
maybe the vanilla would be the last one.
Sure.
This one came, we teamed up with Old Town Spice Shop in Fort Collins. They had gotten some vanilla beans that didn't quite meet their quality standard for selling them as whole beans. And so he came to us and said, hey, let's make a vanilla extract. So we added a twist by aging it in a used whiskey barrel. So it's just very fabulous.
It's got a really
smooth.
complex kind of taste.
Yes,
for
and we're
vanilla.
just releasing that here this week.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you too. I really
Yeah.
appreciate you coming all the way
You too,
down.
Larry.
Of course.
It's a long way.
Yeah, there's so much construction traffic too.
We'll be back for What's for Lunch tomorrow. Let's eat. I mean, it's these nuts. What? I almost finished a drink. You want me to drink and eat at the same time? I can't multitask.
And do it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's the show.
All right.
These nuts. When we had on
Was it good? Was it bad?
It was fantastic.
I can't